day everybody, my name is Ivan Manov, I'm an account executive and trading analyst for GDMFX and I'll be presenting you the EU session market outlook. North American markets, PCE price index month on month, year on year, both ended 0.1% less than previous at 0% and 0.8%. Core PCE price index month on month as expected at 0.1 year on year as previous at 1.6%. Personal income as expected at 0.4. Personal spending met 0.3 forecast. Dallas Fed Manufacturing Business Index 4.9 less than previous at minus 6.2. The US dollar edged higher in otherwise quiet overnight trade as front-end bond yields rebounded following yesterday's pullback. Fed commentary remains in focus in the hours ahead as Vice Chair Stanley Fischer speaks with Bloomberg TV. The greenback is likely to resume Friday's advance if Fischer opts to double down on his hawkish stance in his last speech. Dow was 12 points up yesterday, Nasdaq 16 points up. Dixie closed higher at 95.72 from 95.45. Later today will be released the Canadian Current Account Report by Statistics Canada for the second quarter, followed by the US S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Indices and Consumer Confidence. Trader this week will be looking out for the ISM Manufacturing PMI prices paid on Thursday, followed by Friday's release of the NFP Unemployment Rate. EU markets. Yesterday, the DAX 30 ended the session gaining 170 pips. The CAC 40 rose with 294 pips. Europe's German import price index month-on-month for July beat forecast with 1% at 0.1% currently, year-on-year 0.2 better than expectations, 0.8% better than previous at minus 3.8%. Later today will be released the KOF leading indicator from Switzerland along with the employment level. This afternoon will be released German CPI preliminary reports. From the UK, the FTSE 100 was 12 points down, closed at 6,797 yesterday. Today will be released the UK's consumer credit and mortgage approvals where economists forecast depreciation for July. Thursday is market manufacturing PMI and on Friday is the PMI construction for August. Asian and Pacific markets. A trio of mixed economic data from Japan on Tuesday also weighed on equity investors there, with analysts expecting positive consumer spending to continue. Retail sales in Japan fell by the smallest margin in 5 months in July, a positive indication that consumers may be becoming less cautious about spending despite slow wage growth and uncertainty over the global economy. Meanwhile, the nation's unemployment rate fell to 3% in July from 3.1% in the previous month, its lowest reading since May 1995. However, Japanese household spending fell again in July despite continued improvement in the labor market, undermining the conflicting signs of progress in Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's efforts to generate sustained growth. Asia's share markets were broadly higher on Tuesday, lifted by overnight gains on Wall Street and rising commodity prices. True volatility in the yen kept the Nikkei gains. The Nikkei ended 25 points higher yesterday. From China, the long-awaited link between stock markets in Hong Kong and the mainland city of Shenzhen is expected to start in mid to late November, according to China's markets regulator. The yuan gained 111 pips versus the US dollar yesterday. Upcoming economic events from Asia this week are on Wednesday. Australia's RBA Assistant Governor De Bell will be having a speech, and industrial production preliminary reports from Japan are due this tomorrow. Also, Australia HIA new home sales month-on-month for July, German unemployment, European CPI, Europe unemployment. On Thursday we have the Japanese foreign bond investment in Japan stocks. Also, we have the Chinese non-manufacturing PMI, NBS manufacturing PMI for August, retail sales from Australia, Caixin manufacturing from China, and also European market manufacturing PMI. On the commodities side, crude oil ended 13 cents lower yesterday, silver gained 31 cents, gold was trading in $10 range, ending yesterday's session $3 higher at $1,321.68 per troy ounce. The EIA crude oil stock change is due this Wednesday, followed by natural gas storage change on Thursday and the Baker Hughes oil recounts on Friday. Thank you and have a nice day.